Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defence.
Oh, that wasn't far away. Pedri. Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Van Basten. Oh, it's Dembele. Adams gets over and intercepts. Azar. Caceres. He's in plenty of space here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Great chance! Goal! Morocco! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A 1-0 lead established. Well, oh no, this does not look good. Shot a goal! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Morocco are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Azar. He's going to be disappointed with that. Raul, approaching the half-hour mark. Hazard, he's found the way through. And it's claimed by the keeper. And this is Van Basten. McAllister. Yamal tries to pass it through. Could be danger here. It's Dembele! And yes, it's there! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Raul. Van Basten. Looking for options for movement.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Dembele! Superb from Dembele! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have come roaring back! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Chelsea are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
Please take this
so we reached the halfway point.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And that's the second half started. Caceres gets across to intercept that. Goulet. Here's Makalele. Azar. Looking to play him in. And he cuts out the supply. Fabinho. Caicedo. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And now they can clear their lines. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Alexander-Arnold might just make this. Bernardo Silva was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Raul. Van Basten. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Doué. Adams makes the interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Morocco, number 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Van Basten, number 9. Raul, number 18. Hazard, number 14. Pedri, coming on the
Rafinha.
field, number 19.
Oh, looks a good one.
Number
It's
13.
Lewandowski! Goal! Morocco! And again they hit the front. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's a little off target. And this is Lewandowski. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rafinha flashes it across. Adams is there and he can get that clear. Owen. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Adams spots it and intercepts. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's a sharp little ball here. Lewandowski! They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And what a climax we have here! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Chelsea give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And he's picked out the run. Rafinha, quick look then. Oh, what a claw! It's hit the uprights. And that will be the final act. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Madrid have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Makalele does well to get it back. Great vision. Picked out brilliant. He's had a shot! They've scored! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
The goal scorer after 14 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And they're back on the ball again. Fallen! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Number 99, Diego.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mobille gets into a good position. And it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
McAllister goes short. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Makaleli. And it's Arda Güler. Now it's Dembele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Forlan couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And that is a little undercooked. And he's managed to get free. Beckham. Beckham proves just a little bit too strong. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lovely, now then. Aimed beyond the defence. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a searching pass. Güler. It's a pretty loose pass. Conte. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's going for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top draw. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
There will be
The
3 more
purest
added
possible
time.
contact. What a fabulous... Oh, they could be caught out here. Now this could... And the shot! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And the first 45 minutes are up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
And a quick announcement to the
It
benefit
is
of
quite
anybody
a
who's
game,
found themselves
breathless
a little
and
lost today.
laced with
Please look
excitement.
at the
Well, I
screen
think
for
the message
information
from the
on how to
manager at
find your
half-time
way
will be
around this
pretty
stadium.
simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That has been cut short. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that's well seen too. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Doué. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Haaland. Madrid have it back and can go again. And the through ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, can they get him away? And here comes the corner. Cleared without hesitation. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And here's Haaland. He's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Played back in. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Looking to play him in. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's the shot! It's in! Brazil are back in business! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We have ourselves... Oh, shooting chance! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Real chance! And he hits the net! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Maldini gets across to intercept that. Oh, played right into his path. Yamal gets flagged offside. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Forlan picking up the... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Hakimi knocks it into space. It's a promising position. And he whips it in. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Great vision. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Olise. No, he can't get past him. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Owen looks to get on the end of this.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Raul. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hakimi makes the interception. Now it's Owen. Hakimi. Well, that's beautifully weighted, and that is expertly dealt with. Owen. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Yamal. Yamal is having a shot! Goal! Brazil! The breakthrough strike! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Number 6, Yamal!
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Good read, needed to be. Shot could be on. Chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Hakimi looking to go deep. And that should get the job done. And it's Mendes. Played it again. That's an excellent interception. Oh,
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Pass somewhat off target. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Brazil have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Hakimi tries to play it through. Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Brazil just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now it's Ferran Torres. Just the goalkeeper to beat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has ended up in no man's land. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final...
Has a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Brazil have their second corner now. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. There's the shot!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He is through here. No, again, there's no way through. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ferran Torres.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That has not gone well. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Goulet, and he's found a way past. He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Goulet probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter. Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Just 5 minutes left. This looks promising. And he welcomes it in.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh no, this does not look good.
Been indicated.
He's away. Just the keeper to beat. And he's there to belt it away. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And time is up. Brazil have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Yamal voted man. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas.
Goes for a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Vitinha. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Yamal. Well, that looks a decent ball. Brazil are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Hakimi. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Diaz. "15 minutes till half-time. Good play on the left-hand side here.
Such good technique.
Crosses it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. That's a lovely pass. Caught offside that time. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. This is Dembele. No, it's not getting there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Now it's Bale. Oh, super find. Diaz has it out wide and he gets big!
Added time.
Denied by an instinctive save. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Brazil head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 25, Dembele.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 10, Watkins.
Brazil carrying a one-goal lead. He's in space and looking for options. Cross to the back. He rises! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace.
Hits a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Nice interception, well timed. Diogo Costa gets it clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, truly brave defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And here's Owen. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
No, that's been intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. McAllister is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked out the run. And Owen! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Owen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, he's not going to get any further than that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gently done. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bastoni wins the duel this time. Now it's Watkins. Now, can they get him away? Just 5 minutes left. Looking for options for movement. McAllister. Dixon. Oh, perfectly measured that.
There will be 3 minutes
Bale!
added time.
That is some save from Khan. Has a shot. Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. That's at the end. Brazil really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling.